But I will say, like, when it was over, I felt this sense of relief. Like, I did it. I'm like a part of all human experience, and I'm a part of womanhood. Hi, my name's Nora. I live in Los Angeles, and I'm a writer. I write teen media, so I'm fluent in teenager. I thought I was the last living virgin. I thought I was the oldest virgin on the planet at 23. I felt really other when I would hang out with my female friends being a virgin. I felt through college and even in high school when friends started losing their virginity, it felt like there was this wall being built up between us where like they had had this experience that I hadn't had. And then as the older I got, it felt like the more people were on the other side of that wall. And so by the time I was 23, I felt like everyone was over here and I was kind of standing over here by myself. And yeah, so that was not fun. I met this guy, and at this point, like, I sort of grew up with this fiction that because I was plus size, no one would ever be attracted to me, so the internet dating scene was sort of the first time I'd really dated. I realized now, like, I wasn't really dating, I was really just, like, looking for someone to lose my virginity to at that point. I wanted it gone. I was pretty convinced he wasn't gonna run away when he saw me naked because the first time we made out, he burped in my mouth, and so I thought like he was for sure grosser than me. So like it seemed like an ideal situation because he liked me a lot more than I liked him, which made me feel somehow safe. The first time we tried to have sex, he couldn't. It was kind of a like, car drives up to the garage but can't actually park. I mean, obviously, I understand him getting embarrassed. And I will say, like, this happens to guys, and I think that some guys handle it really well and are just like, this happens, like, it's not a big deal. And then some guys go in this shame spiral that makes it so much more awkward for everybody. That's what happened here. So it took like another dinner and a movie before we could have sex. Our second attempt, my first actual time, lasted about 3 minutes. And that's about the best thing I can say about it. But I will say, like, when it was over, I felt this sense of relief. Like, I did it. Like, I'm on the other side of the wall. I'm like a part of all human experience, and I'm a part of womanhood. I could just be present in a way, because I wasn't, like, I feel like by the time I lost my virginity, every time I was anywhere, I was thinking, does this person know I'm a virgin? How do I seem like I'm not a virgin? Am I standing like a virgin? And so not having that anymore, I think I just felt more present and like relaxed in my life. I like dated him for a little while to kind of check things off the box, like first blowjob, check. Like first time having someone go down on me, check. Like just to sort of like go through these things so that when I dated people that I actually cared about, they wouldn't feel foreign to me. So I used him a little bit like training wheels. I grew up in LA, so I grew up where all of the sort of media images of women being really thin and this idea of like perfect bodies and knees that have no bruises, and like I have friends that are like completely normal sized women and they see themselves as being too fat for someone to love them. And it's like I came to this realization early that like that's not why you don't have a boyfriend. You don't have a boyfriend because you don't love yourself. And I think that after I had sex and had this sort of realization that like other people find me attractive as I am, like it's almost like it gave me the freedom to feel like those times when I would dress up and be like, I think I look good. Like I could just feel that and not feel sort of the shame of like, well, you don't look how you're supposed to look, or you don't look how the person that you was wearing the dress when you bought it online looked. I could just feel like me, and that would be enough.